So this is what's happening. It keeps getting caught at the base. It's almost like the bullet's too big for the gun. And then you kind of gotta guide it in there. And it's still not feeding all the way. What's up, guys? It's JPJ Guns. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be walking you through a Taurus G2C cleaning. It is a little dirty. It's been a while since I cleaned it. If you guys watched my last video, you'll know that I had an ammo malfunction. I was shooting steel instead of brass. I wasn't sure if that was the issue. It was also very windy and dusty that day, so I wasn't sure if the dirt getting in the magazine or the gun itself was causing jams. But I did get a recommendation in a comment. Let's read it real quick. The problem with the G2C is the feed ramp. Sometimes you have to remove the barrel and polish it with paste and a wheel. I don't know what he means by paste or a wheel, but I do have some gun oil and some gun lubricant, so we will be using that today. He also said, mine is like a mirror and will cycle a wheelbarrow. So I'm assuming he means his barrel looks like a mirror by the time he's done. I don't know what he means by cycle a wheelbarrow. I think he means it cycles pretty much anything. Or maybe I just have no idea what that means. Maybe one of you know what that means, so please let me know in the comments. But let's get started. I'm gonna show you how I clean this gun. So first and foremost, we are cleared and empty. What you wanna do is pull the barrel back slightly, pull down these levers on the side, and then release the slide forward. That's all you gotta do, and it comes apart. That is step one. Next thing you're gonna wanna do is take this spring out, which gives you access to your barrel, and you should have all your pieces laid out just like that. What I like to do is get my spring first, my trusty toothbrush, get a little gun cleaner on there, and just start scrubbing away on it. Really what you want to do here is just get all the grime out of there, loosen it up. Once the grime's a little loose off of there, you just grab one of these little towels and start wiping it down. You can see we already got some stuff coming off of there. A little bit of red too, that's concerning. I wonder why there is red in here. I don't know if you guys could see it up close, but it's a little bit of red. Just keep spinning around, and then you can go back, scrub it a little bit more. Really get that grime off of there. I do have brushes for this, but I just think that a toothbrush sometimes is a little more practical. You know, the bristles are a little softer, and I feel like it still lifts all that grime and dirt off of here. Grab a new towel, and we'll just get all that grime out of there. So if you really want to take it up a notch, and get one of these little brushes and try and go in the grooves and really get it clean. All right, so that thing is pretty clean. We'll go ahead and set that to the side for now. Typically, I would move on to the barrel next, but that gentleman's comment about having it shining like a mirror, I really want to spend some extra time on it, so I'm going to do that last. So what I'll move on to next is the slide. I'm going to dip it in here, get some cleaner on there, and just start scrubbing away. You want to get all of that lifted and loose, so that way you can just pretty much wipe it clean. So the key is to hit every little groove, every little crack, and make sure that you really just get in there good. Same concept, once you get it nice and loose, you're just going to take another towel and just start wiping all of that grime, that gunpowder, everything that you just lifted up. You want to wipe that out of there. Next, we're just going to get one of these little brushes here, just dip that in a little bit, and we're just going to rub along the sides. It's lifting it onto the brush itself, so it makes it a little easier when I go back in with a towel. And look at that. Ultimately, the goal is when you go back and you're wiping it with these towels, you want to see as little grime on that towel as possible. And this towel compared to this towel, you can see most of it's off already. All right, I would say that thing's looking pretty good. And this is the last little towel that I used. And as you can see, I just missed one little spot there, but everything else is pretty much clean and good to go. So we'll put that to the side for now. So next we are doing the frame. I did forget, I have this little bottle, so I can just stick that in the cleaner, place it where I want to. So a couple drops there, a couple drops there. Then we will go in with another little brush and just start scrubbing away. Doesn't look like there's that much grime in the frame. Oh, I take that back right when I said that. Look at that. Before and after. What I'll do now is I'll just put a little in this brush and I'll go back in and I'll scrub it even better. So same thing, I'm just going in, covering every little crease. And voila, look at that. So we got the frame nice and polished. Now we are moving on to the barrel. Probably the most important part. I'll grab a fresh brush. I am just gonna start scrubbing. And you see what I mean by it's getting lifted. It's dripping off of there. Before any of that dries, we'll get another towel. These ones are a little smaller. And we'll start wiping off all that stuff on the surface that we just got off. So that pretty much covers the outside of the barrel. What we're gonna move on to next is the inside of the barrel. As you can see right here on the entrance, you have gunpowder in there and some built up grime. And we'll get the entrance. You guys see right there, most of the buildup's gone. What I like to do is get a rag, dump a little cleaner on there, and I wrap it around one of my brushes. And then I go and insert it into the barrel and just kind of twist it around. Push it all the way through if you can, that's very helpful. But sometimes you run into the issue of it getting stuck, so I'll just take another one of my brushes and I'll push it all the way through. And just doing that, we got a little bit of buildup in there, but I will take a smaller brush now that that cleaner has been moved around inside the barrel, and I'll just scrub away. So not too much buildup inside the barrel. I've gone through it twice now, and that's the result. This thing is looking pretty dang good. Now that we got everything clean, we can go ahead and get our gun lubricated. I am using Hoppy's number 9 lubricating gun oil. I'm also using Hoppy's cleaner. Just gonna put a little bit of oil on my spring, kind of rub that around if I can, spin it around, let gravity do its thing. Then what I like to do is go on the frame, put a little drop or two in the back. I kind of let the oil just slide down the frame. What I like to do is 1 or 2 drops here, 1 or 2 drops here, and it will naturally run down the slide and those creases. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is going down the sides. Maybe a drop or 2 on the barrel. And we'll kind of just get that lubricated up. So now that everything is all lubricated, we can go ahead and assemble our gun, put it back together. What we're gonna do first is put our barrel back in place, drop that in there. Next, we will take our spring and we'll put that back in right above our barrel. A little slippery, it's okay. Next thing you want to do is take your frame, take your slide, and you just want to put that back on there. You want to make sure it's lined up as you're going down, and perfect. So once it's put all back together, you should kind of see your oil shining on there. Quick little test. Look at that slide, okay, and boom. All right, guys, that is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please like, subscribe, comment, share with a friend. I hope this video helps another Taurus G2C owner, and I can kind of walk you through the cleaning. But I will be going out to the range with the Taurus again. I will be testing steel and brass ammo, figuring out if it was the ammo or if I just needed to clean my gun. That's going to wrap up the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching.